Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for 25,000 subscribers on YouTube. I am so delighted, thrilled, and honored that you guys support me in such a way that you guys tune into the videos and you share your thoughts and you give me the motivation to keep doing this. It is truly appreciated. It's been so difficult offline, off the camera, in my personal life, but we are here and we are at 25,000 subscribers, and it is such a blessing to be in this position, to do this for you guys and everything like that. Your support means the world to me. I am so grateful. Thank you so much for 25,000 subscribers. Little Yachty is back with another Air Force One, this time the Lucky Green edition. Patent leather is dripped all over this shoe with some other hidden little details which we'll find out later. What do you think of this pair and how does it compare to the first Concrete Boys Air Force One? Hello and welcome to another episode of QuickSchopes. Today we have the Nike Us Force One Little Yachty, and this pair is in Lucky Green, Mystic Red. Let me take this opportunity to ask you to pre the box. Yes, we've got that old school box right there. Very nice. Pre the paper. Let me take this opportunity to ask you to like, leave your thoughts, subscribe, ring that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Purchase links to these and the first pair of Little Yachty Air Force Ones in the description. Also, shout out to our sponsor, Shop AF1. Links in the description as well. More from them later. Stay tuned for the on foot. So yeah, let's start from the soles up. So we have a red outsole. We have a yellow midsole, red stitching, yellow Nike Air and strip. And then we come to this upper. So this upper is composed of patent leather. And if we start from around the toe, you'll see that we have green patent leather around the toe and yellow patent leather on the toe box. Great quality right here. The patent leather is very shiny. Going up the shoe, you'll see more of that lucky green patent leather on the eye stay, and we have green laces to the thickness that I like. These green laces conceal a green patent leather tongue, and at the top of this tongue, you'll see that we have a green tongue tab with It's Us and the swoosh in red. On the reverse of the tongue, we also have Little Yachty written in red. Taking a look at the mid portion of the shoe, the mid panel is that yellow patent leather. We've already seen this on the toe box. And then we come to the swoosh. So the swoosh right here is a double swoosh. As you can see, we've got a red patent leather swoosh. Very nice, similar shine and quality to the rest of the upper. And we also have that double swoosh element, which is a green swoosh backing that red swoosh. You'll notice that this is not patent leather, but it is metallic leather. The foxing features more of that lucky green patent leather, and we also have the Concrete Boys logo right there embroidered in red. And then we come to the heel of the shoe, where again we've got a different Concrete Boys logo printed this time on the heel tab in red on a lucky green panel. Taking a look inside the shoe, you'll see that we have a red smooth grain leather sock liner. Very nice and premium right here. And for the insole, it is in yellow with It's Us and the swoosh in red, similar to the tongue tab. Let me know what you think of this pair. For me, this is a good one. This is a very good one. I really like this pair. Such a bold take on the Air Force One this time, whereas the previous edition was quite reserved. Patent leather all over the shoe, which is in season at the moment, as you already know. And we've got bold colors, green, yellow, and red. Wow, there's a lot going on in this shoe. There's no hiding it right here. Very bold and vivid colors throughout the shoe, but I think it works, especially with the patent leather. The quality of the material is good. The patent leather is very nice, smooth and shiny. Real good quality. I do like that. It really glistens in the light, as you can see. I also like the metallic leather on the double swoosh. The double swoosh gives it a little something else, which is always nice. And I like the fact that it's not patent leather. It's that metallic green leather, which gives it a little bit of a different kind of shine, a different kind of luster compared to the patent leather. It even stands out slightly on the foxing portion, which is of that lucky green. Green on green would sort of camouflage, but as I said, the different kind of shine, luster, you can see that it is a different kind of swoosh. It gives the swoosh another dimension, which is ultimately complemented by the Concrete Boys logo. That 3D embroidery right there is something that I do like on the Concrete Boys logo. It looks really, really good. Again, just another little aspect which I really like on this Air Force One. One thing that I was concerned about this pair in the initial pictures was the midsole. The midsole is yellow. Yellow, no denying it, this is yellow, not sail or anything like that. And I thought maybe it's a little bit too much, but I think that it works perfectly on this pair, now having them in hand. The whole shoe is exaggerated. The colors are bold. There's nothing mute on this shoe. There's no whites, there's no like browns or anything like that. Everything is bold and in your face, and I think that translates so well, especially on the midsole as well, just, you know, really emphasizing that boldness. The red outsole is nice, and I especially like the red stitching. The red stitching gives that little pop to the yellow midsole, which, as I said, I wasn't 100% sure with, but definitely in hand I am. And that also goes with the edge of the patent leather. You'll notice, if you look carefully, that the edges of the materials right here, they're red. They are red, which I didn't know in the initial photos. Again, a nice little hidden gem right there. The sock liner is another aspect of this shoe that I love. Smooth grain leather sock liner, beautiful. And it's that bold red as well. There's not much red when it comes to this shoe, but where it is, it pops. The sock liner, outsole, stitching, swoosh, very, very nice. I do like it, very nice and bold. As I say in nearly every video, I do like a switch up of the tongue tab and heel tab. Of course, this pair is no exception. We've got the Concrete Boys on the heel, very, very nice. I do, again, wish that it was embroidered, but it's okay. I do like the print, red on that green, very cool. And of course, the It's Us on the tongue. You can already tell that this is a special pair. This is not your usual. And for it not to have the Air Force One written there, It's Us in bold red letters, very cool. It makes you look twice. It makes you ask, what is us? Who is us? We are us. It's us. It's us. And of course, we also get the It's Us hang tag as well. Nice plastic hang tag in the green and clear. Beautiful. As alluded to earlier, this is not Little Yachty's first rodeo when it comes to the Air Force One. This is his original pair right here, the Concrete Boys Air Force One in white and midnight navy. A good pair, and I think that there are similarities between these pairs, not just the aesthetics, although one's regular leather and one's patent leather. Both of these shoes come from the same era. So we're talking about the 2000s. As you can see with the original pair, the Midnight Navy, it's got that all white upper with just the Concrete Boys logo on the foxing, which was typical of the time. You also get the oval Dubray, again, of the 2000s. Then we come with this pair right here, the Lucky Greens, where we have patent leather dripped all over the shoe. Again, very prevalent in the 2000s. Of course, with the Air Force One. When it comes to the laces, thick green laces, perfect for this pair. I really love the thickness of this lace. It's thicker than your usual lace. It's just really, really bold. Goes well with the shoe. Although I would have liked a selection of laces. We've got 3 colors here. Where's the red lace? Where's the yellow lace? Unfortunately, we don't get either of them. Just these green laces right here, which still good, definitely happy with them, but I would have liked a selection. What other lace would you swap out to? I've already mentioned the yellow lace or a red lace, but I'm sure there might be another color that you could think of, maybe something to tie into your Caribbean flag of your heritage or where you're from. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Remember, only these thick green laces come with this pair, so if you want to do a lace swap, you can do from your lace box. And of course, shout out to our channel sponsor, Shop AF1, the #1 place to get classic Air Force Ones. And as you can see here, the Ronaldinhos are there. Patent leather, beautiful, beautiful. And this is from 2006. Really, really cool pair right there. patent leather goodness, make an offer, everything like that. Let's scroll down and see some more. Brazil, 2006. So more patent leather goodness. We're talking about the little Yachties today, and there's just patent leather everywhere. As I said, it's patent leather era. Patent leather is back, and this pair from yesteryear, you know, the year that inspired some of the little Yachty pairs that have come out recently. So if you want something original, something from back in the day, definitely Shop AF1 is the place to go. Instagram, eBay, slide in the DMs, make an offer. Plenty of pairs right there. As I said, Shop AF1, link in the description. This pair fits like normal Air Force Ones. Compared to other shoes, go down half a size. Let's check these out on feet. With all that being said, a solid pair in my opinion. That's why I give these a 9 out of 10. Very, very bold, very polarizing. Wow. The Air Force One Little Yachty, definitely, I really do like this pair. How do they compare? Of course, to the original Little Yachties, the white and midnight navy pair. That was a pretty good one as well. Very clean, very reserved compared to this shoe over here. Also, as I said before, it is patent leather season. We've had plenty of patent leather Air Forces. I'll link a few down in the description. I've done reviews of several of them, so check out the channel as well. Purchase links in the description, and of course, shout out to Shop AF1, links to them in the description as well. Thanks for sponsoring the video. Check out the review of the original Little Yachty Concrete Boys Air Force One right there. I've been Schopes. Thank you everybody for subscribing, sharing your thoughts. It's always appreciated. Signing out. See ya.